What's up, YouTube? Back again with another video, and in today's video we're going to be giving another Bitcoin daily analysis. As you can see on the 1 hour chart, Bitcoin is currently trading at $64,455. So we have seen an uptick in price compared to previous day's price. As you can see on the bottom trend line, Bitcoin has 4 touch points, followed by the top trend line, which also has 4 touch points. Over the past few days, Bitcoin has sort of been trading on the 1 hour chart in this consolidated narrow like trading pattern. I have adjusted the trend lines. It is important that when you draw patterns, you do have to slightly adjust the trend lines from time to time. It doesn't mean you're necessarily wrong for that day, but the price does reflect differently from time to time. So it's always good that you adjust the chart. Sometimes the the trend lines can, they can either narrow out, or they can, they can spread farther apart, or they can push more in together. It just depends on the context of how Bitcoin is trading for that day. But as you can see above the top trend line, Bitcoin has that top orange arrow. That's just an indicator that we could break that top trend line and move up in price. Same with the bottom orange arrow. We could break that bottom trend line and dip further in price as well. As seen drawn with the green marker within the channel, that is just my prediction. It's not perfect. It may not necessarily go that way, but that's just my prediction on what the price can do next. We could continue to trade in this pattern for the foreseeable future. Next couple of days to be exact on the 1 hour chart. There are exceptions. It could change. Exceptions, excuse me. We could change the pattern. But let me know your thoughts and opinions on my 1 hour chart setup. Do you agree with it or not? Like always, there are macro events that are tied to Bitcoin, like the Clarity Act, the Middle Eastern conflict. Those things are heavily tied to Bitcoin's price, so anything can go. But I do want to show you guys the 4 hour chart just to give you guys a much more broader perspective on Bitcoin's trading history. As you can see on the 4 hour chart, Bitcoin is currently trading at $64,379, so relatively the same compared to the 1 hour chart. As you can see on the 4 hour chart, Bitcoin has been trading in this long sort of descending like channel for the past couple of months. As you can see on the bottom trend line, Bitcoin has 2 touch points, followed by the top trend line, which has 3 touch points. In my opinion, I do believe we can continue to trade in this pattern for the foreseeable future. This pattern can indeed change. It does seem like it can change into a different trajectory or a different pattern over time. Again, it just depends on the macro conditions like the Clarity Act, the Middle Eastern conflict. As you can see on the top trend line near the last 2 touch points, Bitcoin has been trading and hovering over that point for some time. We could continue to trade around that area for a little while longer before sort of we could break that top trend line. Even though this pattern is really like a more bearish, a descending channel, more of a bearish outlet, we could break that top trend line. Patterns aren't usually good, aren't 100% indicators of what the price will actually do next. They're just great predictions. But as you can see above the trend line, I do have that orange arrow just indicating we could break that top trend line. Same with the bottom orange arrow, we could break that bottom trend line or dip even further. And with the green marker in the middle, that is just my prediction. Again, it may not entirely go that way. It just depends on the context of the macro conditions. But let me know your thoughts and opinions on my 1 hour and 4 hour chart setup. Do you agree with it or not? Do you use any other indicators or any other pattern systems or any other tools for your technical analysis? I would love to know. Please like, share, and subscribe. And you guys have a good rest of your day.